Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Vote in the chat what your bias is. Okay, that should work now. The audio should be better. Got my electrolytes. Background's coming along. We're gonna put wooden panels along the wall this week. I gotta find my LED remote. But we got the money tree right here. Set up the camera a little bit better. And yeah, what's the chat writing? Let's see here. You guys wrote 45% bearish, 36% bullish, and 20% neutral. Okay. I'm going to end that there. So I'm kind of interested in this right now, actually. Yeah. We did retrace to 50% this range. Let's see here. Let me make sure. Okay. On the 15, we rejected. But on the 1, yeah, you have it sort of melting down. We'll see on the 5 if it ends up inverting this. It could bounce here on this little order block. I am more bearish though. I think that we have some sell side down here to go for. There's no news that's happening. It's NFP week. See? I do want to be like, say like, yeah, on NFP weeks I'm looking for Monday and Tuesday to really to participate in the moves, so. Was there an SMT here that's even better then? Made an equal high on ES, it's fine. So it didn't take it out. Somewhat of a divergence then. I made an equal high, didn't take out that high, so. Some November lows down here for ES as well. So you open in about 9 minutes. We're opening up lower on both NQ and ES. NQ is down 0.6 and ES also down 0.66%. You know, Tesla and Nvidia so weak. So weak. I think yesterday Nvidia was down 8%. Insane. I anticipate this to fail on NQ. I mean, we could have a little short bounce, but it doesn't look like we have so far. As the last line in the sand is the midpoint, so maybe there will be during the open a little short bounce up to there. I don't anticipate. I think that this high should remain intact. You already had like a little bit of a stop run if we're bearish, right? So I don't want to see like a fast run down. Kind of had those like fast fast mornings recently, right? Very fast mornings. You have to be on very nimble. Okay. We'll see. Yeah, so today we don't really have any scheduled economic news. We have NFP on Friday. So, you can maybe rely more on the macros today if you want, from 9:50 to 10:10. We'll mark that out. But I do anticipate like a fast open. So we'll see. Get a 15-minute retracement here, which did retrace into premium of this leg. And then we had a little bit of a breakdown from there. So we had a 1-minute market structure shift. Yeah. I said we could potentially little bounce there. We are. So right now I'm going to look for continued bearishness after this little bounce up. And I think that's going to be my game plan. I'm just going to look for shorts today. I do think we have more downside. Especially looking at the daily. How yesterday ended. Yeah, I just got to be a little bit careful about picking and choosing where. Seems like that was an interesting drop right there. Again, rejected from equilibrium this leg down now. Five minutes left in this candle. It looks like it's going to continue to drop, TBH. Might be one of those days where I enter pre-market. We'll see. I want to see how this candle closes. We inverted this. See what that RR would be like. All you have here is just inversion. You see, did it invert on the 5 also? Not yet. Good thing I didn't enter that yet. Shit. Dude, what is happening here pre-market right now? This is insane. We didn't even open yet. Right. Be looking for this to get broken. Do we have a divergence there? No. Okay, but anyway. 15-minute, 1 minute. retracement on the 15. Retracement here on that 1 minute structure shift, rejection. Now this completely balanced that. It'll open in 2 minutes though, so I'm not going to enter it right now. Or maybe open will just drop though, so maybe it's hard. It's a hard thing to do right now. I don't think that we should come back to there though, so. One minute. And order block now created. Well, yeah. There's the open just dropping. This is insane, you guys. I'm gonna short this. It's kind of scary, but you gotta do it. I think we're just gonna drop it to open. I think this is completely rebalanced up here. 251. So far, it's working out. It's a 2R. ES just hit a weekly low. That means I'm going to put my stop break even on Q. I'm not going to fuck around and find out here. It's also my stop is like 9:30 open. Here we are. Amazing flush at the open that we're catching. Hit this like little low. Just a crazy, crazy retracement too. But I think we should hit this sell side. If we don't, then whatever. But I'm still holding for that. Why wouldn't I think that this 5-minute will do that? Why would I think that it retraces all the way there? ES still has more November weekly lows to go for. So I'm happy at the balls to just enter at the open. But we have to see. It's a crazy ass retracement. Dude, if it really, you give it like 10 seconds to take a little partial there. 5 seconds. It's still that I didn't get stopped out. That's fun. Cool, it should reject there. It like kind of came into 50% of that little candle there, so I don't mind if I get stopped out here, break even. Should reject to continue lower if we're gonna do that. This is a super fast open. Should reject now and continue lower. We shouldn't dig up again. It's digging up again. All we have there is that little volume imbalance, keeping it lower for now. But yeah, shouldn't dig up again higher than this. I'm thinking this is a swing high, so let's see if it drops here. If it digs up again, then I'll be in trouble, but whatever, stops break even. I just did not have enough time to take my partials. Stop break even there. Annoying. Oh well. I had the right idea. Just a really super fast open. So that was crazy. Happy I got stopped at break even. Now what? ES hit this weekly low. We have like now we have some sort of divergence. Yeah, NQ is taking this high. Yes, it's clearly not. Happy I had my alert for here this weekly low ES took, so. We'll see if another play ends up happening where after this. Alright, so we took a weekly low. We still have November lows for ES. I'll be patient. It could end up, reaching back up into here again. We'll see. So far, NQ is. So. What a rush for NQ. I'm glad break even that. I entered right at the open pretty much, shorted this order block. It dropped. I had probably like 5 seconds to take this partial. So, whatever, put stop break even. Didn't take the partial, that huge retracement there. I did think it was going to go lower, so whatever. Happy for that stop out. One break even trade so far today. I'm still looking for shorts though. Gotta just wait for more manipulation, I guess. You also got to be super careful because these stops are so wide. We're running so crazy. Sheesh. Crazy morning so far. Hit the like button if you're enjoying this. At least this is kind of entertaining. Like, hey. I knew it. We gotta strap in. We gotta strap in these next few weeks because, like, we're someone said they passed their eval not short. Congrats. Yeah, a lot of people saying I should have taken profit. That's okay. They're not trading in front of thousands of people, so what can I do? Let's see here. Bro, why am I slow? Because I'm slow. Don't know what to tell you. It's a new type of trade to enter at the open, so sorry, this isn't a video game where you could control what I'm doing. Let me see here. Oops. No, I was just watching this on the 15 again with ES. That SMT there at the moment. I'm gonna be patient here. I could manipulate. Already did and has SMTs, but you know. See here. Okay. Yes. We're probably going to hit those lows again soon. Let's see. ES. I'm looking at ES now because it's probably likely I won't find a re-entry here on NQ. You guys are too distracting. I'm short ES there. Where am I going to? November lows. 5784. 5784. So I'll put 5785. Should reject here, 830 open. I'm ready for it to take a little while because it is NFP week. I'm not going to be like upset. 509.25 here. Okay. There we go. $1.7R. I don't know why the alert said weekly low again. Anyway, rejected 830 open again. What's NQ doing? Kind of nonsensical, really. I'm glad I'm in ES. This looks good. I'm not going to get worried on the deeper tracements, what the market's been doing. He's still in this. What's this high? Yep, that's my stop. There we go. You know, when I keep saying like, oh, it should drop fast now, I don't think so. I think we could do like a slow grind lower. Like, I'd love it to be a fast drop, but like NFP week. So I was in drawdown for maybe like 2.5 minutes. Okay, let's sit up. Made a swing high. Displacing again, which is good. Yeah. Well, NQ's pretty freaking ugly, so I'm happy I ended up going with ES. NQ still, we'll have an alert when NQ hits these November lows. ES, nice distribution there. Okay. New low of day. I'm gonna print my stop now. Here. Displacing. Looks good. Nice close below new low of day. What's NQ doing? Okay, that's fine. We're dropping quite nicely there. Gonna take is NQ like pausing for a new low day? Yeah, stopping at 8:30. I'm gonna take some partial now. I took off half. Yeah, now you can put up a little fib from here to here. You could come back into the 50% if it wanted to. I'm not going to be worried about that. This is 50%. November lows are incoming here. Yeah, stop can be break even now. NQ not even near November lows. Da, 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 da. Yeah, my stop's in profit now. The swing high. Whatever. There you go. See, better reject here and then end up going. NQ's not even at the November, like, that's ugly, bro. I want a fast move lower at the open, which is why, like, this morning's been kind of tough. But we were just gonna splat through it. That's why I got stopped at break even here. I did think we were just gonna, nope, straight down, so I don't really mind that. I already took some partial now on this trade, so stopped in profit. It is what it is, whatever it wants to do. Should go lower, though. I'm just waiting. Honestly, let's see. And it's going to be really interesting to see with the... Honestly, I want to have one on the table still, in case it does end up completely flushing. Then I'll trail my stop, yeah. But I do kind of anticipate that happening today. Like, we're only down, probably 1%, yeah. All right, let's see it. Tanya, why'd you take ES after? Like, because ES still had November lows, was pretty far from it, and ES was weaker, and that's basically it, because like I don't know, that's basically it. You can see it's probably the right decision. But even where I shorted ES, which was like here, if you short NQ, put the stop there, you still would be fine. It's just a slow thing happening right now. I do anticipate this to be good, just waiting for it to happen. I said it was going to be slow though, so. Oh, but it's been okay. It's been kind of okay, kind of decent. Pretty low resistance liquidity run, Here we go. Okay, so now my stop target was hit there. My stop is trailed to this 1 minute high. On the remaining one, which is like basically at the full how would you say? Most of the position is off, but still trailing. Nice flush. So I'm glad I'm holding that. Cool. Thank you. Took those November lows. Yeah, flushed another, like 10 points there. It's nice. W's, you better be flooding it with W's right now as I decide what to do with the rest of my runner there, as it did flush. Got a nice flush. I'll probably end up just taking off the rest, not gonna lie. Let's see. What am I doing? The focus right now. Tuesday. At a weekly level. Monthly level, November lows. Just rejected again from there. I'm just gonna trail. NQ. What are we doing? Also rejected again from November lows. Yeah, NQ has this liquidity too, so. 2025. Well, I caught 35 points on ES. That's crazy. I'm gonna take the rest off. I'm taking the rest off. You've got a fat W there. And after taking a monthly low, you can anticipate like a manipulation to happen. So I'm gonna lock that in. I locked it in. It was just crazy seeing this morning was a very fun, very, 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 very entertaining day. I hit the like button. You know, what had happened? I tried to shorted the open straight up an NQ, hit this pre-market low. I just did not have the speed. As ES hit this weekly low and this hit this pre-market low, I simply did not have the speed. I already retraced about like 30 points on me once I saw that. And I got stopped out, rest break even. You know, whole chat was probably clowning me. I don't really give a shit though. I remained focused. I said there could be manipulation. There was one, SM divergence here. And I just went with the weaker sister ES and I re-entered here for ES to take November low. And then I held one runner, which I copped like an extra whatever amount. Like an extra $7 points on. So I was sick. Okay. And that's just about remaining calm in volatility. And I don't give a shit whatever you guys say about me. Whatever the people say, I can't believe you let me go stop breaking. I really don't care. And then it, caught a W right after. Sick, up $1,000. Now what's going to happen? I don't know. Don't ask me what's going to happen after it hits my liquidity target. That's not my job to know exactly what happened. It's supposed to happen. So I did well. That's all I want to say. And that's how I knew I should close, because this has literally been my target for a while now. So I don't know why I would continue holding after a monthly level. And I would never just short straight up in here. I mean, I have in the past, and that's where I definitely told myself that's not a good idea most of the time, because like after hitting a weekly level, especially around 10, many times it's not gonna, most times that's a lower probability trade and it's not gonna hold up. It's gonna run another manipulation. So I'd rather wait for that than if I'm gonna get involved for more. But like I said, hit my level, so I'm not gonna be super greedy. Hit my last target. Like, this was my first target, this is my last one. Crazy day, right? Like, what's the heat map looking like here? Here we go. Tesla's down 6%. That's crazy. Most of the chat was bearish today. Doesn't mean it was super easy though, right? NQ We already had SMTs at the top of pre-market, and then NQ decided to make another divergence there. And then, we dropped. NQ stalled a lot at 8:30 open too, which I wasn't loving, which is why I ended up taking just a partial, because I was like, I'm not going to let it stop me out break even twice when we're like a good amount to profit. So anyway, so now I'm just going to wait. I don't really have another target at the moment, so I have to do more analysis. Let's just wait for price discovery. I do anticipate this to kind of be a choppier and rest of the session. Because we hit a weekly target before 10. I mean, this is like a monthly target, right? So if we hit this, I would anticipate this might get hit in the afternoon. Thank you. Anyway, who caught shorts? I got 35 points on ES. That's kind of sick. For NQ in the morning, like, I'll rewatch it, but yeah, I was up 82 points at the absolute low, and then what retraced like to here 1 minute later, I was up 64, 69. Okay. Doesn't matter. I'm happy I break even that I didn't get stopped out. I would have had my stop like here, would have gotten stopped out. Still had good management there. And let's see here. We've super weak. Made that huge displacement here as NQ took that November low. And it did pretty much retest it and drop off again for ES and NQ. Let's see. A 950 to 1010 macro was pretty clean for NQ. Remember I said you could wait until that? That's actually pretty clean. It was not bad at all. There was a silver bullet. I mean, there was an entry. This was probably in premium. This leg. Yeah, retraced to around 50%. Although this leg's like this structure is not the cleanest, right? So I went with ES, the weaker one. But yeah, right now I'm gonna let price do its price discovery before I did really well. So I managed in these conditions really well. Got that my W. W's. Let me check the chat here. Who is shorted and is green today? You see that retracement here? It's crazy. I don't, like I said, after it takes a monthly level, I would not be just shorting straight up in here. You gotta let, if we hit that level by 10. Oh, let me have some water. Super, super, super volatile today. I would say. Right, because like the range is pretty hard, and you know, you have 1 minute NQ candles that go 90 handles, right? This is the candle that stopped me out break even there. 100-point candle. I said when it reached up into here, right, it should reject it. I want this to be a swing high, and then it just didn't. So I'm happy with how I handled that, and then I'm happy that it re-entered. I didn't let you guys alter my focus, really. Yeah, so now, you know, I gotta let price do price discovery. You know, because think about it. We just hit like major liquidity lows, in my humble opinion. Like, I think that's the last, in the 60-day look back. Where is that? All right, so where did we shift, right? This is a day that shifted structure. And I said, this is good that it's happening on this Friday. I'm going to think for more lower prices next week because it completely, you know, inverted everything. Changes day delivery here. Actually, what's really cool, damn, I didn't even notice that. Look, we retested that. Damn, okay. Okay, so you have to go 20, 60, 20, 40, 60 day look back from here, the start of February. What is 60 days before February 1st?
It's Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025.
That's actually December. Yeah, so I wouldn't really be looking for the October lows at the moment right now. I think that you could have, yeah, you can get a manipulation even on the one, like, yeah. This is liquidity. We took them December lows. Well, December is here. This was just obvious liquidity to me because these are equal lows here. And on the weekly, this could be a potential next. But how far are we from that? 150 points. Like I said, we hit my first level by 10. Every time I see that happen, that's not every time, but many times ends up manipulating a high next. See here? I'll just simply watch this. If I were still in this trade, I would have anyway gotten stopped in profit here. And that's pretty much where I took off it's like a few points actually below it. Took off my runner at like 77, so would have gotten another 5 points there. I would have trailed it to here, and then after this candle broke the new low, I would have just trailed it to there. I would have stopped out of my runner. That's me tape reading. So about 50-50 of people, whether they shorted or not. I think you guys were, biggest sign is you guys, more of you guys were bearish this morning. Over 50, it was like 60% bearish. Many times when that happens, I think that there's a manipulation at the open. When it's too over to one side, which is like over 60% is enough. But hey, I don't really mind trying it anyway. Got stopped at break even. Super duper flush. What are we down 2% now on NQ? Almost 1.6, and ES we're down 1.8%. We are flushing. We're flushing so much, we better go get some dim sum. Only a handful of people are going to get that because flushing queens. Okay, so this is the 2.5 extensions. Tesla's down 7% today. Sheesh. Tesla's China nightmare. Sales crash 49% as BYD tightens its grip. Is this the beginning of the end? Question mark, says this headline. Are you in or still scouring for entry? What are you talking about, dude? I made my money. Why is the chat always so negative? What the heck? I literally made money and I'm getting like... And then people are asking me if I'm still looking for an entry. What? What are you talking about? I had 2 entries, 1 break even, 1 win. So, hey Freed. Okay, I'm pretty happy today because like I really did not let chat bother me about getting stopped at break even at the open. I still stayed focused and I got a short on ES. We're now 40 points below November low. It's kind of crazy. Let me see here. On ES, what other targets? I put weekly VIB there. I mean, that's a monthly VIB. Sheesh. I mean, if the market wants to crash, like we can. I'm just saying. Seasonally, March is bearish. So far on the monthly, we are 250 points below the open. We could get to here. We could get, like, if it breaks this. If it's breaking this, it's breaking this, it's breaking this, you know? It really depends on if it's going to get bounced there, TPH. That's for ES. I want this visible on all time frames. Okay. But yeah, as of right now, you know, you have this liquidity pool and this weekly fair value gap and this weekly order block. Yeah, I wouldn't be just trying to short any 1 minute right now. Like, we're in this weekly liquidity pool. That's why I'm kind of letting it do its price discovery. You could have I'm just thinking this could be Tuesday low of week if it wants to. I put market meltdown in the title. I forgot. But I did come in thinking we could. Okay. I'm just marking out higher time frame levels now. We've been hitting weekly levels right now in ES. So if you're gonna get a change market structure, you have to wait like for the 4 hour to change, you know, to shift. The minimum some 15-minute obvious shift, but you know. Let's see here. I wouldn't be trying longs willy-nilly. There's still more downside. You know, when you have wider stops, you just need to go smaller sizing. Or what you could do is trade options. That's what I did a couple days. I did it on Friday and I did it yesterday. Mostly because had an idea of like just having my risk more managed and also just quicker, easier stops. But I'm getting slowly back into options again because if it's a fast market, it's a perfect conditions for that. But you can do well in futures. You saw this morning we did well. Now you're hitting a weekly level. So since 10, we did have another drop off. We just had like this little tiny 1 minute manipulation. Then we dropped again into the weekly level here. I think this could potentially happen in the afternoon for NQ if structure is not shifted like bullish on the 5, which it probably won't, right? Because on the 5, for it to shift bullish, it would have to like break the high of the day. Okay. I'm talking about swing high. Where's the last 5 minute swing high? It's literally here. If it retraces all the way to here, I think it would still be bearish. That's why I'm saying, though, it's risky to be just shorting straight up in here, though, because it could take out like this high and still be bearish. It'd still take out this high and still be bearish. So, kind of like these little lows it's making. It's not like a jagged low. It took a while to reverse. So it's make some like decent equal body candle lows. Okay. Where is this? 10:20-ish. Okay. The reason why I tried to short the open is because this completely rebalanced these sibbies here. And then we were rejecting this 1 minute a few times, so I decided to short that and put a stop there. That would have, if I was just a little quicker, but I'm not gonna. That's just something I'm noting, right? I don't understand. People are so harsh. It's like if you're trying trading, if I'm trying to trade the open for like the first time in front of live like audience, is it not reasonable? It's reasonable for me to, not be as quick as I'd like, and to, have a little bit of an execution error where, I should have taken some partials at least. Sure. So can't be hard on yourself, then you miss the next trade. I wasn't, so I didn't miss the next trade. I shorted ES here. Nice flush. Tiger Woods was super, super good at forgiving himself and being able to approach the next hole with a clear mentality. I kind of like that. It made that kind of reaction here on the 15 for ES and NQ. Yeah, so what could happen is we retrace back into premium of this leg, honestly. So I would mark out this premium discount here. You can see here, yeah, equilibrium is actually around this candle, so we could see on NQ. We could retrace. But that still wouldn't even make this bullish. Castillo, any good questions in the chat? Let's see. Marif said, "You should be thicker skinned. You are one of the best traders I've seen, been in the market since 1990, by the way." Thanks, Marif. I think I am thicker skinned. Pretty thick skinned. I'm just calling people out because I'll be slightly annoyed. Chevy Benson, you don't have to explain yourself. Thank you. Well, today's actually a fun day. Today is a fun day. I knew coming into it. I wanted to trade London today because I wanted lower prices. And I could have. I have been fine with this, but, I woke up and I just didn't. I woke up at 2 a.m., looked at the structure. I wanted this to be I wanted it to close below this. And when it just paused there, I just went back to sleep. But ended up, it ended up tracing super deep, but it did not even take out the swing highs. So that would have worked if you put the stop here at the swing high. See, where did it retrace? Retrace super, super, super deep, yeah. Doesn't matter. Woke up today. We were dropping off. Made money today in the morning. I went back to sleep. So this is a crazy market, If you're struggling, don't be too hard on yourself, because if the market, how it's moving, has changed, the dynamics of it, it's reasonable to consider, your win rate might suffer a bit at the beginning while you're getting accustomed to it, while you're deciding, hey, let me try this trade, let me put on this risk. You're learning about how it's moving. Yeah, this is kind of fun to watch. I completely retrace back to these highs. Yeah, that's why I would not. I was like, since 10, I was like, I don't want to try to reshort the. Doing some price discovery. That's what I think. But I think it could. I'll mark out ES as well. I need to figure out. Oh yeah, well ES can go here. Let's do some extensions. Let's do some extensions. This was 2.5. It makes sense that we're just retracing now. I'm just doing it from this failed swing. And this is actually where ES, where NQ, there was a divergence there, right? Oh. Da, 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 da. Yeah. That's interesting. Very interesting here. Update on my parents' car situations. Like, my dad is super just hard to please, I guess, in that way, where he's pretty stubborn. I want to say he's stubborn because I want to get him a new car, and he's just like, no, I like my current one. He likes the vintage one, and I'm like, but he said that my mom could use a new car, and she doesn't want anything flashy though. So I'm like, okay. She's like, no, 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 no. And then they also don't even want me to. They're like, we have money, we could buy it ourselves. I'm like, yeah, but like this has been my kind of my goal. So help me help you. Help me by letting me help you type vibe, you know? I don't know. Because, I mean, hey, they still haven't bought it. So I'm just going to give them the money, I guess. I think my mom's going to go for a Toyota RAV4, whatever it is, SUV. And then I'll work on my dad next. But yeah, I mean, he's just super picky because he's a mechanic, so he doesn't like the newer cars because he wants to be able to fix his car, obviously. And he doesn't like any of the new stuff, the fancy software and everything. And he has a diesel car, like he's a diesel mechanic and he likes it, so even though to me that car is falling apart, and it is, because I was just like, he was supposed to pick me up from the airport last time I came from Florida, and it broke down on the way to the airport. And then he said like, oh yeah, I don't know what it was, I actually couldn't find the problem in the shop, but it's fine now. I'm like, okay. I'm like, that was God's message to me. That was like being like, it's time. So they're stubborn. I'm just gonna give them a check or something, or I'll just tell my mom, like, I don't know, like, get in, we're going to the dealership. Maybe that's better. My mom's the type to like immediately Google how much a gift cost that I got her. And then she's like, no, why'd you spend this? Why'd you spend $300 on this? I'm having this. I'm just watching this. I am anticipating it to retrace, probably. But you know, you can probably mark out. It did take out. You have S&Ts here. If you're thinking it's going to go lower now, but I personally, I'd rather miss out on that because it's just taking out a 1 minute. I'm not too sure. Like I said, I need price to do some price discovery. I'd rather come back in the afternoon. But you know, you can't really. I wouldn't fade sentiment. Right now, how much are we down from like last week? Probably like 1,000, 2,000 points from like starting last week. I want to say because that's when we started. Okay, yeah, 1,700, and the daily started on Friday. Like 2,000. Yeah. Within the swing, this was yesterday's retracement, right? Yeah, retraced a premium of that and then it broke down lower. So if you're you know, this is the start of the next leg down. It's the second down day. Yeah, you could have more of a down day. You can have a third down day tomorrow too. So this could definitely end up getting hit. Now so far this week, how many points from the open? Okay, go to 930. Okay. So weekly level. On a weekly level, yeah, I would need at least a 5-minute shift. Most would love a 15-minute. So that's really like over here is where it would shift structure for me. Like I'm just remaining bearish for the rest of the day. I don't think right now. You have this tiny FEG here. Could come back even deeper. You have an inversion here. See on the 15. The 15, you have like this 15-minute breaker. Fair value gap on the 5 that lines up with that. And you have just the order block. Yeah. Okay. Hourly. Yeah. I do like that it's making a nice long wick there. I mean, to me, that means like, I honestly think we can go lower. I don't think that that's like a hammer for it moving to the opposite direction. Oftentimes, like the next, if it's a long wick, if you're looking for a reversal, you can wait until the next hourly open. It's gonna retrace within the wick somewhere. But I'm not looking for reversals right now. A super heavy day, I wouldn't be. Where's Tesla's? It's still like near its lows. Yeah, low day. Yeah, I think this could be consolidating until the rest of the session. Until the end of the New York session. you see this like 1 minute SMT. I don't really count that too much because, again, we took this huge weekly level. I think it's probably likely NQ is going to manipulate a 1 minute swing high. You know? I think it's likely it's going to tap into here first before going lower. So I wouldn't short because that's like a lower probability short then. And then I do want, yeah, so even on, like, you can see on the 3 here, it's respecting these fair value gaps and this order block, these huge wicks. It doesn't make it easy to trade it, really, but... How long did it take for ES, from my entry to hit? How long did that take? I think I should have been a little bit more patient too. But anyway, I entered here on this candle, and it hit 15 minutes later. Okay. Pretty standard. Yeah, there's NQ taking out that high. So is it now in why do I keep deleting the fibs? To clean up the charts, I guess, but now it just retraced into the premium, into the FEG on the 5 and the breaker. I took out that liquidity level. That's kind of a strong reaction there. It's a pretty strong reaction. Oh, I'm just going to continue watching this. Maybe the 1050 macro provides another short. It depends if it closes below this, but then this would be like your breaker. This little down move before it took out that buy side. It doesn't really show displacement here. Then I won't enter. Which it's not showing anything at the moment. Couldn't close below. So I'm not gonna rush into anything. The ES do. The ES. Retracement. ES is a lot weaker. Isn't that interesting? Because like Tesla, well, Tesla's down 6.7% right now. Yeah, it's been consolidating basically. No clean break of a short-term low. It's a 15-minute point of interest in a premium. So I was looking at, hey, maybe now if we were going to break this, maybe I'd take it to like these stacked lows, but no. Not right now. It could maybe do a thing where it does 3 drives up into this. I think we did that somewhere here, right? What was it? Was it this? Yeah. Right? You have 3 drives here. Where is this? Paintbrush. 1, 2, 3rd drive up into this Sebi. This was today, yeah. Can have that happen again. So I'd mark out probably. Well, I already did. Where is it on this? Okay, is it showing up here? Yeah. Even if it takes, honestly, if it takes out this high, I wouldn't even switch bias. Not unless it takes out this one. It could take out this one. It wants to. Kind of crazy, but okay. So I'm still watching. It's 10:51 right now. Could potentially have something now. Yeah, all these stack lows. I'm not interested unless I see speed. This is not very speedy Gonzalez like. What was I looking at? The 3, right? Yeah, it would be nice with this 3-minute. Takes out the lows, inverts, you know. Look at all these little wicks. I want it to close below. Otherwise, it's just accumulating more. I don't want to be part of that then. Yeah. Ba-dum. Yeah, it's gross. Let's see. How does this candle close? Oh, inverted on the 3. Didn't take out these lows yet. Kind of like a slow grind. We'll be watching on the 30-second now. There's 5 minutes until this hourly candle closes. Alright, let's watch this. Let's watch. I don't really like it. No. Nope, I don't like that candle. Just looks like accumulation still. Like, not good. Yeah, this candle could close back up into the range and then these people are gonna get cooked. See? Need to see. Not entering anything at the moment because I just don't like how it's been slow. There hasn't been any sort of SIBI on the 1 minute here. It's 10:53. The only one was like this, but this didn't even break a low. This didn't even close below this. Look, it didn't even close below this on the 1. I don't like it. Pretty sloppy. Can't even find a FEG on the 30-second, really. The only one was here. Held it down for now, but, you know. Like I said, I've been looking at closure below this with a displacement. There's nothing right now. So it could do whatever. I'm not going to participate in that. $30-second. Could easily retrace back into here. Could easily come back. Could easily like come back and do a third drive here too. I don't like, look at this 3 minute. 3 minute FEG now. About to 2. No, nothing. Yeah, I don't really love it. So I'll just keep marking out the lows, swing lows to see if there's anything better coming along there. But right now I'm just gonna wait. Happy with my win earlier. Kind of anticipating. Well, it's a fast market, so it's 1 point or negative 1.4. We had a distribution. We had more accumulation. You know, now you can have more accumulation. I don't want to become liquidity. I also don't want to be part of a slow grind lower. Like, that sounds horrible. On the 5, let's see here. 5 minute, 30-second shift, yeah, but I don't see any. don't see any FEGs. Except for this one. Here, we're tracing to 50% here. I also don't love that it couldn't close below these lows. Oh, right now, see how it closes on the 3 minute. Give a 3 minute FEG there. What would that look like if you are going to short? Which debating if I will or not. Probably not. But what would that look like? That would be a 1.8 R. It's decent. Let's see. To be clear, I'm not in that right now. Let's see how the 3 minute, this one closed decently. The one before. See the 5. Okay. Where's it's 11 right now? 11:10 is here. That was London close. You can see actually it's a decent close on the 3. Now you want to see it displaced below here if it's not going to be accumulation, right? So I'm going to keep watching. That is kind of funny. Yeah, so I'm not going to be shorting that because there's no displacement below that low. This is definitely looking like an accumulation. I doubt that I would not want to get caught up in because it seems to me we hit some weekly levels. So price needs to accumulate. And I don't want to get... After accumulation is manipulation. So it's going to do a liquidity run. And I don't want to be liquidity. So, good day today. Stay safe, everyone. I'll be back here tomorrow morning. Good day, we caught shorts. And then we just basically tape read, deciding, oh, this is exactly why I wouldn't get involved again. And look, I was actually eager to get involved again, and the candles just simply were not closing below. So, have a good day. And, market's changing, huge ranges, and we got to be agile. And don't worry if you didn't do as well as you wanted to today. It's been a fast and furious tape, and you're just forging more experience. And I'll be back here tomorrow, 9:15 a.m., and I'll see you then.